It's Wend Wellness Nerd Out time! What's up, you guys? Happy Wend Wellness Nerd Out time. And today, we're going to be talking about how we can do cardio without using our legs. And this is more specific to people that have knee injuries, foot injuries, ankle, whatever it is, something in the lower extremities that are not enabling you to walk or run or even do planks or things like that, or push-ups, right? You can't even like keep your legs stationary, and if you had an injured lower extremities, or you just hate doing cardio, right, in general, and you want to do something that, you know, is more upper body focused to get your cardio, well, you could do planks, you could do all these variations. I promise you'll break a sweat if you hold a plank as long as you can, doing all these moves like thrusters and hip dips and all these kind of things that we've done here at Wend Wellness before. Check out a core workout if you want to see a bunch of those moves. But if you're somebody that can't do that, or push-ups or something like that, here's what you can do in the gym, at least, all right? You can sit on the arm bike. You're going to live on the arm bike, and you're going to live on the rope where you pull the rope. All right. Now, sometimes with the rope, the arm bike, about anybody that's injured their lower extremities can, you know, go and just keep their feet out there and just sit there on the arm bike and, you know, go and then go the other way. Right now with the rope, you're going to be standing up. Usually, you don't usually see the rope with the seat. Okay. So, you know, it would have to be an injury that, you know, you're braced up and you can just stand there still like this and pull something without using your legs at all, but you're able to brace yourself. And if you can't do that, you're sticking to the arm bike and supersets with other machines. So let's take you through a quick little workout you could be doing. So you go on the arm bike. You're going to go for a minute. First, you warm up. Warm up for a minute this way, getting slightly faster, starting out slow, right? And then going this way. First, light resistance. Then you can up the resistance a little bit, right? And get a little bit faster, When you've done a minute or two warming up and you feel nice and loose and ready to go, what you're going to do is go for a minute as fast as you can, right? And you're going to go this way for a minute, and then when you stop, you're going to take your hands, put them on your shoulders, do that. Try right now. You get tired actually pretty quick. You wouldn't believe it. You're basically doing an air shoulder press. What you're going to do is you're going to try to keep your elbows, don't leave them out too far. Try to keep them in. Make it a little bit harder on yourself. And try to push your palms straight up and behind you. All right? It's a difficult motion, really. You know? So try to, like this. You know? I'm trying to push behind and they end up going straight. Right? So that if you don't try to go behind, they end up here. You know? So try to push the sky. Push the ceiling up. Push the ceiling up. And yeah, I'm almost breaking a sweat already. But that is something that you can do then, is do that for a minute, and then back on the arm bike, and you'll go the other way. A minute fast as you can, then a minute of these. Minute fast as you can, minute of these. If you could do that 10 times, I mean, you'd probably be dripping. I would think you'd be dripping sweat, right? Maybe you even get through the whole circuit of this, these, 5 times. And that would be great, right? So what, that'd be like 20 minutes right there. So you could do that. You could go, if you can do the rope, like we said, if you're capable of standing and pulling that rope down, you could do the rope, and you do it for a minute fast as you can. Of course, you warm up first, naturally, right? Minute fast as you can on decent resistance, and then drop it, chain punch. Go fast, you know, you get real good cardio. So slow motion, what I'm doing is boom, 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 right? And you could do it where you punch up, right? And you can do it where you punch straight. You can do it where you angle down. Don't go with angling down, because here's the problem. Now you're gonna start moving your lower extremities, right, to bend like that. So just stand up straight or go high, right? But do that for a minute, rope pull for a minute, that for a minute. See if you could get through that 5 times. That would be great. And last but not least, you can do standard supersets with the machines. So if it's hard for you to do dumbbells, you might, you know, it's hard when you're on crutches or you've hurt yourself. I've been there. I tried going to the gym still. I would go to the gym still, and you know, I saw a kid the other day doing this on his crutches, and I was like, God bless you, man. You know, let me go get the weights for you, because the kid is like hopping on one crutch with his dumbbell in the other hand, you know, getting back to the rack, putting it down. just like trying to pick up this other one without hurting himself. So it's a pain in the ass is the point, right? If you're using free weights when you have disabled lower extremities, 1 or 2, whatever. So you can sit on a machine, all right? And whatever you're doing, you know, whether it's chest press or flies or shoulders, or it's a back row, or it's a lat pull down, things, you can do all these types of exercises, but the concept is what's important. So what you're going to do is put it on a weight where you're going to get, like, you know, if you're somebody that's not looking to put on muscle mass at the same time and you're really just in it for the cardio, something where you're doing, like, I think 10 to 12 should still be good, you know, because the fact that it's heavy and more difficult is going to make you break a sweat too. It's not just that you do a million reps. Like, it has to be challenging. You're not sitting there on the arm bike on a 1 intensity just, I mean, you could go all day, you know. Make it difficult, and in less time you're going to break a sweat quicker. The same thing goes for cardio. It's not just for muscle building, getting big muscles, right, type thing. So you're on there, do as many as you can, which again, you put it on a weight where you're probably going to get anywhere from 10 to 12. If you're somebody trying to bulk up, you're going to go anywhere from 4 to 6 or so. And then you're going to put the weight down, take 1, 2, 3 breaths, drop the weight, do it again. 3 breaths, drop the weight, do it again. But here's the trick. You don't drop that weight until you only get, if you're someone looking to build muscle mass, until you only get 4 or less. If you fall to 3, you don't count the set. You don't count unless you get 4 reps, at least. Rule of thumb, right? So you're going to drop the weight once you drop to 4 reps, okay? But if you have it on some weight, you do 10, okay? Leave the weight. Just leave it there. 3 breaths. Do it again. This time I did 7. Leave it there. Do it again. This time I did 5. Leave it there. Do it again. 4. Okay, drop the weight, right? So see if you can do, say, 10 sets in a row. Now, if you're somebody that's not looking to build muscle and you're in that 10 to 12 range like we were just talking about, and you're really just in it purely for the cardio, what you can do is you can do as many as you can until you fall to, say, 8 reps, okay? So you're aiming for 10 to 12. You do 12, keep the weight. You do 10, keep the weight, right? So on until you hit 8, drop the weight. You'll probably hit 12 the next one, or 10, right? And if in the first set, after you drop it, you hit 7 or 8, just drop it again, right? But only 3 breaths in between each one, you will be burning. I promise you that. That's how you can get some cardio with your upper body if you have a lower extremity injury or you just hate doing cardio in general, running around. And, you know, I hope it was useful, short and sweet for you guys. Who do we got on here? Teresa Arias, how you doing? Tirsa, sorry, I spelled your name wrong. Tirsa, how you doing? Thank you for hopping on. I hope you got something out of this, and I hope you're having a great day today. As for the rest of you, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day, and happy Wend Wellness. Thank you. Any questions, message me. If you want to talk about something, message me, and I will be happy to talk about it. Thank you.